Inside this bag, we have 3 male chickens and I have a coke over there. Back to work. Currently it is 4:30. I am feeling not like going gym. I'm feeling so tired. I just feel like I've fallen asleep right now. No excuses though. Quite low energy, but you need to understand, when it comes to your energy levels and how you portray it, it's just how you portray it is how you're gonna feel. So if I speak a little bit more upbeat and then keep the energy going, we're gonna feel good. So that's how I want to do it. That's beside the point. So I'm gonna go to gym regardless. Episode 25. So it's been 25 days of me documenting my life and basically trying to be as consistent as I can be with training, diet and content creation. So let me rate myself for consistency on those things. In terms of training, I'd give myself like a solid 8 out of 10. I could say maybe I could be going a bit harder in terms of training, and on certain days, just because it was crowded, I did not do a full workout. I just came and did pull-ups, push-ups and stuff like that. But consistency is what matters there, so I give myself an 8 out of 10 on that. In terms of diet, I'm going to be completely honest, maybe like a 4 out of 10. I feel like I could be so much more consistent with it. I've just been using any excuse to eat any other food just to make up the calories instead of having healthier foods. Like, yes, I am a hard gainer. I can eat any food as long as I'm gaining the weight because I don't put on fat that easily. But that doesn't mean I should consistently put in rubbish food in my body just because I can. So that's why I give myself a 4 out of 10 on that one. In terms of content creation, I'm happy with my consistency and my ability to create the videos that I'm creating at the moment. However, I don't feel like I'm making the style of content that I want to be making other than the documentary style, which I'm doing right now. So the growth diaries work, yes. However, I would still like to post some form of educational content around teaching you guys stuff that I've spent time learning over these past few years. When someone has an opinion, all they're going to do is agree to let you quote unquote win. You're not actually going to change what they believe. The only time I actually suggest you stand up and speak is if you recognize that the person you're speaking to has the ability to actually listen to you rather than just speak. So I need to go fuel up my car and then we need to go eat some food. I'm going to make the shake when I get home. Right now it is 6:13, so I should be home by like 6:30. That is the plan. I have mince, eggs, I have all of that stuff just waiting for me. I've been buying the ingredients, it's just I've been too lazy / lack of time, but it's never a lack of time, it's just an excuse. So let's not make any more excuses, let's get to it. I appreciate you guys tapping in and staying consistent with me on this journey, and just onwards and upwards, man. Like, we ain't gonna stop. I'm not giving up. Like, content is something that I will be successful in and I will get everything that I want. It's just how it is. Like, this year I plan on buying a house. After the house is the car that I want. The car that I want is a G82 M4. we might get some calls in between, but that is where my mind is at right now. And all you really need to know is, as long as you're putting in the active effort, don't worry about how or why, or stuff will work itself out. Just do what you can and leave the rest in God's hand. That's what I gotta say for that one. Let's get moving. I'm gonna try to do a time lapse on my driving. Got home from fueling up. It is 6:52. So I need to eat food and make the shake. $7:50 right now, so recap of the day. So went to work, came back home, cleaned my room real quick. Quick tip: keep your living space tidy, or the space that you spend the most time in. So for me personally, that is the van that I work in, my car because that's what I used to get around, and my room. Those three places I try to keep as tidy as I possibly can, because it just allows me to think clearly. That's how I personally function. We cleaned the room, went to gym session was alright, not too bad to be honest. Got some good angles, got some good B-roll, did squats, didn't do deadlift today. Forgot to do handstands, so I'm thinking I'm gonna try just do some in like 30 minutes time after the food I just ate has digested. I'm gonna try to do some handstands. Yeah, 25 episodes so far, and I've downloaded this app on my phone, right? Let me show you guys. It shows you how many days you have left of the year, and the fact that it's been 2 weeks of this year so far. I'm not sure if you guys can see. So we have 351 days left. I'm not sure if it's gonna focus because it is tracking my face. We have 351 days left of the year, so that's 2 weeks of the year already gone, meaning we've got 50 weeks left. And it's good to keep that in perspective because it keeps you accountable to the work you're putting in. So anytime that I feel like, oh, let me just take some time for myself and not think about content or think about how I can keep moving forward, when I look at that, I'm like, yes, I can do that, but only do if it's necessary. Because if you don't actually need the rest, if you can genuinely still do the work, if you can still turn up to gym, if you can do all of those things and you choose not to, the only person you're cheating out of any form of results is yourself. And at the end of the day, the results that you achieve are not going to lie about the level of work that you put in. So that's just something to keep in mind. So on a personal level, fitness wise, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm quite happy with the rate of my growth. Yes, the scale may not be moving at the speed that I would like it to, but when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, you know what, I look pretty good in my opinion. You guys might think, damn, that boy is still skinny, but it don't matter because we're bulking, we're putting on that weight and building up that credibility for knowing how we go about putting on that weight as a hard gainer. I need to lock in on diet. That's just me being completely truthful. I keep saying it, and sometimes I feel like I should just stop saying it and do it because actions do speak louder than words. Eating is not necessarily a problem anymore. It's just when it comes to it, it is finding balancing life and the things that I'm trying to focus on at the same time. So right now, in my mind, the things that's taking up the most space is trying to find the kind of content that I want to make alongside this, because Growth Diaries is not my main avenue for growth of what I've planned. I'm still going to do it because it is a documentation of me working towards there, but it's more so the behind the scenes of how I'm actually going to become successful. So when we're looking back at this, we can just reflect on my reflection right now. So it'll be kind of cool to see. So educational content is what I need to lock in on. Just any form of creating content which I feel like would have helped me at a younger age. That's the avenue that we are taking, because it is self-improvement. It's just helping someone that is a step behind me, and a step behind me is something I can manage.